Girl, it is time for you to get up. It is time to get up. If you did not know, January 2nd is known as National Quitters Day. Yep, that's right. So many people give up on their goals as of January 2nd. But here we are in February, and I need you to get back up. Get back up. Because you have things that you got to do. There are so many things left for you to accomplish. So you've got to get back up. Hey girl, hey, if we've never met before, my name is Carmen, empowerment coach and consultant for educators. And welcome back to my channel where we are empowering, educating, and inspiring educators to live their best life. Listen, yes, you go into the classroom every day and you teach other people's children, and then you are expected to go home and do the things that you need to do to get to the next level in your life while also taking care of your kids and taking care of your family. And you're supposed to take care of yourself too. And they think you're supposed to write lesson plans and grade papers and do all that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So I help educators to live their wildest dreams without burning themselves out. If you are new here, first of all, hit the subscribe button and then leave me a comment. Say hey in the comment section so I will know you are here. And welcome. Today, we're going to talk about exactly how you can pick your dreams back up. You have got to pick them back up, and we're going to talk about that today. For many of us, our goals don't feel attainable, and I'm going to tell you why. It's because we set these lofty goals and really they don't mean anything to us at all. They have nothing to do with the woman we desire to be or where it is that we want to go in the future. And we've already set these goals. So now we're trying to attain things that have no real meaning. Why do we do that? Well, I don't know why we do that. Because people like me say that you're supposed to. Or you see your neighbor doing it. Or your BFF said, let's make this bingo board so we can achieve things. And okay, but the things that you want to achieve have no merit. They don't mean anything to you. And so because we do that, that makes our goals unattainable. So today we're going to stop. We're going to rewind. We're going to redefine our goals so that we can be successful in the future. So that we live the life that it is that we desire to live, okay? So if you are ready, go ahead. Even though we're not in the chats, I want you to say, I'm ready. Commit to yourself, your goals, and your future right now. Do it right now. Might feel silly because you're watching this on YouTube, but do it right now. All right, let's dive in. The very first thing that I want you to do, if you are ready to redefine your goals and you are ready to really be successful this year, is to allow yourself to dream. Allow yourself to dream. We do not allow ourselves to dream. I don't know where it is and where we get it all mixed up that we can't have big things, especially as educators, because as educators, the math don't always be mathing when it comes to payments. So we feel like we've got to settle for less when we don't have to. Allow yourself to dream and dream big. Let me tell y'all what's on my list. For me, I know that in my future, there's more than just the four walls of a classroom. Well, actually, I'm an instructional coach. So the four walls that come with a school built in. I know that For me, I am going to own a retreat center. I know that wellness for educators is going to be a big priority for me. I know I have already pinpointed the exact location of my first co-working space for educators. And my dreams don't stop there. They go a little bit further than that. And we won't get all that into that today. But I want you to allow yourself to dream big. What do you want? If there was no monetary ceiling, if you could have anything that you wanted, what would it be? And you have to figure out what that is. And once you have figured out what you and your highest self, what I call a level 10 is, then even bigger than that, I need you to 10x it. What you mean? So I want you to think of who you are at your highest version of yourself, that level 10. When you hit that level 10, girlfriend, you are going to be, who are you then? And then I need you to go times 10. That's right. Not just at a level 10, but times 10, your level 10. Write out who you are, and be specific. What are you wearing? Where are you living? What kind of trips and vacations are you going on? Who are you waking up next to? Who's living in your house with you? What are you eating for breakfast? What do the walls on the interior of your house look like? These are all things I want you to think about, and you've got to be specific, okay? After you have decided what that level 10 looks like, that's when it is time to start thinking about how you're going to get to that level 10. Now, I don't know about you, but my CarPlay and my GPS go everywhere with me. I don't care if I'm going to my mama's house, okay? I turn my GPS on, okay? I don't care if I'm going to work every day. The GPS is needed. And so when you turn your GPS on, I need you to know the first thing that you got to put in is, yes, you're going to have your destination, but it's also going to ask you for your current location. Okay? And the same thing is true when it comes to your internal GPS or your goal positioning system. Okay? We have to position our goals by understanding where we are where we are starting from, so that we can know where we are going. Okay? So the second thing I want you to do after you've allowed yourself to dream big is I need you to just take a look and evaluate, what does your current reality look like? What do things look like for me right now? That will help you to decide how you're going to get to that level 10. The third thing that I want you to do, so you have dreamed as big as you can dream. You have looked at your current reality and where you are now. The third thing I need you to do is I need you to map out how you are going to get to your level 10. So let's say that right now you are at a level 5. That means between your level 5 and your level 10, there's a level 6, there's a level 7, there's a level 8, there's a level 9. Then you get to your level 10, okay? So I need to know, what does each step look like? What does a step 6 or a level 6 look like if I'm at a level 5? What does a level 7 look like? What does a level 8 look like? What does that level 9 look like? And it's going to look different for you than it is for your neighbor. It's going to look different from you than it is from your BFF. So don't go run into your BFF asking her, sis, what does a level 6 look like? What does a level 7 look like? That's up to you, because you are the only one that can decide what those levels look like. Once you have decided what your level 6 through 10 look like, then what I need you to do is to just start with that level 6. I need you to decide that you are going to take yourself from a level 5 to a level 6 and start there. And I need you to pinpoint and I need you to map out the baby steps that are going to get you from that level 5 to that level 6 or whatever level you're starting at. What is it going to take for you to get to the next level? What are the steps that you're going to need to take? What should you be doing to get yourself to that level? And then once you do that, the only other thing is to take action. You have to take action. I always say that failure is feedback. And so you don't know, you can't fail if you don't take action. I don't know that I'm failing if I don't take action. As a teacher, when I give an assessment to my students and they bomb it, then I know that I need to take a new course of action. I know that I need to change my strategy. I know that I need to change my approach. So when it comes to your goals, you have to take that same approach. Allow yourself to fail and be okay with it. Again, understanding that failure is feedback. When you allow yourself to fail, then you allow yourself to say, okay, this is working or this is not working, and I need to make a shift and a pivot here. Okay. And I think that's where we mess up. We are trying to go from a level 5 to a level 10 overnight, and it doesn't work that way. So then when we fail at going from that 5 to that 10, we get discouraged. And that's when we decide that, oh, I'm not doing this anymore. When instead, let's go from a level 5 to a level 6, then from a 6 to a 7. Okay. Deciding who it is that we need to become to get to those next levels. What is it that we need to do? What habits do we need to have in place to get us to that next level? And then after you have taken action, I want you to make sure that you have systems in place to make your actions sustainable. Once you figure out what it takes to get to from one level to the next level, to the next level, to the next level, and you realize what exactly works for you, then I need you to develop the appropriate systems so that you can continue to do that over and over and over again. But it has to be intentional, and it has to be strategic. Okay, because if not, we're just doing things to do them all over the place, all willy-nilly, trying to figure out why I'm not getting things done, but you haven't been intentional around your time to get those things done. Okay, so let's do a quick recap of all of the steps. Step number 1, I need you to dream and dream big. Step number 2, I want you to decide and look at your current reality. Step number 3, I need you to break down your current reality and figure out what it is that you need to do to get to the next level. Again, if you're at a level 5, what do I need to do to get to a level 6 and start to break that down even further? Then I want you to start to take action. As you are taking action, you're deciding what works and what doesn't work. And then you can start to put systems in place so that you can continuously and intentionally make sure that you're doing all the things that you desire to do. Okay? I want you to go through the steps, and then I want you to report back to me and let me know how it is going. All right, you are ready. You are ready for success in 2025. Now, I need you to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next video.